It's the Money Man. I'm back like I ain't never left. Right now I'm in Las Vegas with my man. I'm at his place, Vegas Auto Gallery, as you guys can see. This is one of my new toys. You know what's crazy? People are always in my business worried about what I'm doing, what Floyd is doing, what Floyd ain't doing, what I do got, what I don't got. You know where Floyd is rich at right now?
What's that?
His peace of mind.
Floyd Mayweather has finally replied to Stephen A. Smith's bankruptcy claims, sticking to his confident persona. He firmly states, "I'm still arrogant. I'm still flashy and I still don't care what they say." Mayweather makes it known that the negative talk doesn't bother him and he's proud of the person he is. Rather than stepping back, he takes this chance to show that he's still living life on his own terms, no matter what people say about his money or who he is. His response proves he's not shaken by those who doubt his success.
I know you guys want to talk about real estate. Only thing I'm doing is answer the question.
That is a real estate question.
Okay, so out of 48 years, I'm 48 years old, and I've never sued a media outlet. The media outlet throughout my life has bashed me, talked bad about me, spoke bad about my family. Now, I've always been judged because how I have presented myself when I'm promoting a fight. You cannot judge me for entertaining the people when I'm promoting a fight. Judge me for the person that you know. You can't judge me if you don't know me. So that's no different from people in this room may want to do a deal with me. But if someone going out there putting lies on my name, putting lies on me and my team and my family and hurting my business, we're not talking about millions. We're talking about billions of dollars. We can't do that. So this is my first time ever filing a lawsuit against a media company.
Stephen A. Smith criticized Floyd Mayweather, saying people can't always get what they want and should learn to compromise. But Mayweather didn't back down. He firmly defended himself, showing no interest in changing for anyone. His strong response made it clear he's proud of his success, how he lives, and the choices he makes, without any regret or apology.
That believes in being in the middle, meaning open to compromise, understanding everybody can't get what they want. Vinny, you seem like if you can't get everything you want, you pissed. So damn it, it's all or nothing. That's not reality. You go to work every day, Patrick Bet David tells you everything you want to hear and gives you everything you want, and he never says no to you. I know Patrick Bet David a little bit. I sincerely doubt that's reality. But you deal with it, don't you? That's how it goes. That's how it goes.
Wack 100, who's been involved in both boxing and entertainment, came forward to support Floyd Mayweather against the recent claims. He explained that people don't fully understand the size of the deals Floyd handles. In major transactions like the $42 million property portfolio, it's normal to keep the buyer's name private for legal and strategic reasons. Wack made it clear that Floyd isn't broke and isn't bothered by the talk. Instead, Mayweather stays focused and calm, knowing the real story behind his finances. He keeps working at a level where results speak louder than any outside noise.
Details in terms of what's happening. Floyd is definitely not broke. Floyd is wealthy. You and I are broke compared to Floyd Mayweather.
Definitely.
We're like essentially homeless compared to Floyd Mayweather.
Floyd's one of my business partners. I just got up the phone with him on our way here, literally. You know where Floyd is rich at right now?
What's that?
His peace of mind. When I send him things, like I send you things when it's pertaining to you, when he gets the time, he'll call me and he say, "Hey, Wack, what's that?" And I tell him, he said, that's nonsense. He said, well, as long as they trying to figure me out, they not gonna be able to figure out what they need to do. And he continues to move. I will say this without saying too much, that I've seen him pass on some big deals based upon business he already has on the table. But again, I've been to his home. I talk to him regular. He's my business partner. I think he's rich in his peace of mind because nothing that's going on out there is phasing him or get to him. He doesn't even control his social media. He doesn't see it. I'm telling you, he doesn't see it.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like he's posting himself. He has someone that does
He doesn't see it. He doesn't pay it any attention. When I need something done, I have to send it through different channels for it to get done.
Floyd Mayweather has cleverly built his image as the villain, a role that draws attention and big money. He once said, "Some people pay to see me win, others pay to see me lose. But either way, the money goes in my pocket." This approach has worked for him for years, making him one of the most profitable athletes of all time. Whether fans love him or can't stand him, they're willing to pay just to watch him fight. His income keeps rising, driven by the strong persona he's created and maintained.
Some pay to see me win, some pay to see me lose, but they all pay. At the end of the day, guys, Floyd Mayweather revolutionized the way you watch boxing. He turns himself into a villain character just so he can build up his network. At the end of the day, no matter what happens, some people are going to want to see you win, some people are going to want to see you lose, but at the end of the day, they all pay. So if you got a product or a service out there, people talking down, talking bad about it, at the end of the day, use that negative energy and turn it into a positive for your pocket. So some pay to see me win, some pay to see me lose, but they all pay at the end of the day.
That's what keeps fans watching. Floyd Mayweather's passion for luxury is as strong as ever, shown recently when he added a $1.3 million Maybach G650 Land G-Wagon to his collection. Known for its rarity and high-end features, the car matches his signature lifestyle. Many saw the purchase as another display of his wealth and achievements. While critics called it over the top, Mayweather viewed it as a well-earned reward for his years of dedication. Moves like this continue to shape his image as someone proudly materialistic and incredibly successful.
It's the Money Man. I'm back like I ain't never left. Right now I'm in Las Vegas with my man Nick. I'm at his place, Vegas Auto Gallery, as you guys can see. This is one of my new toys. I like to call this Miami Dolphin or Tiffany Blue, whatever you want to call it. Let's go down here and check out another new toy I just purchased. And whenever you're in the Vegas area, come check them out. So this toy right here, Toys R Us. I like to call this the Italian Stallion. Kind of remind me of Rocky Balboa. One more toy. Porsche. We like to call this one right here, White Girl Wasted. Let's go outside. They said save the best for last. So I'm gonna let Nick give you the whole breakdown on the toy outside.
At first, most people brushed off the rumors about Floyd Mayweather's finances. But things changed when 50 Cent jumped in. He accused Floyd of not being honest about his $42 million deal and cast doubt on his financial claims. Because of 50 Cent's huge fan base and outspoken nature, his comments stirred up even more talk. Suddenly, people started questioning whether Floyd's image really matched his financial truth. This shifted the conversation, making fans and critics wonder how much of Floyd's success was genuine and how much was just for show.
In the description where y'all can watch that in full, and as we have already seen, 50 Cent has been very involved in critiquing, taking shots at Floyd Mayweather, and when this came across his desk, he did nothing other than that. If that's the case, it's going nowhere because you didn't do the deal, champ. He must have named the writer separately to make him have to pay his own legal team. The champ is mad, and 50 most definitely promoted his brands and everything with that because 50 Cent has came into question about this deal that Floyd Mayweather has struck, showed his real estate businesses, and people started diving into it. Floyd Mayweather has been defending it, but I just realized he put this $100 million lawsuit in against Business Insider saying that they have been going at him for a long time now, coming at his family, coming at his team, and saying these derogatory things and defaming him, so he won $100 million. The suit lost in the Southern District of New York names Insider Inc. and reporter Daniel Geiger as defendants. It is centered around reporting by Geiger about real estate deals Mayweather Jr. publicly discussed, including an agreement to buy a 62-building Manhattan apartment portfolio. Geiger reported in late March that there is no evidence that there has been a sale. According to the lawsuit, Geiger embarked on a campaign of harassment and defamation categorized by aggressive and misleading journalism that not only distorts the truth, but seems driven by a deep-seated bias against Mr. Mayweather's success. It claims that Geiger refused to review documentation proving the deals in question happened, and suggests that there's a racial component to the reporter's work. It also alleges that Geiger actively sought to undermine Mayweather's business and humiliate him publicly.
Floyd Mayweather has always been open about how much he values wealth. In interviews and online, he regularly shows off his cars, jewelry, homes, and stacks of cash. To him, these things aren't just symbols, they're proof of his success. He sees money as power and has built his image around the idea that financial strength is what makes him different. His mindset has earned both praise and backlash, but Mayweather stands by it, making it clear that money and material things are what matter most to him.
If you had to choose between winning world titles but being broke, or not winning titles but making billions, which would you choose and why?
When I was younger, I would say winning world titles, because remember, we fight so many fights as an amateur for free. Only thing you get is trophies, and you cherish those trophies. Pretty boy Floyd would say winning titles. Money Mayweather would choose the money.
What feels better and why?
Together they feel the best, the greatest feeling in the world.
Larry Merchant, a well-known figure in boxing, shared his take on Floyd Mayweather by calling him a smart businessman, but not the greatest boxer. He said Floyd's 50-0 record looked impressive, but didn't offer the kind of inspiration that past boxing legends gave. Merchant believed Mayweather picked fights based on profit, not challenge, and that this approach held him back from reaching a higher level as a fighter. Many fans agreed, feeling that Floyd was more focused on making money than giving fans the unforgettable fights they hoped for.
But Mayweather's a phenomenal boxer, phenomenal fighter, and very smart businessman.
Yep.
Do you think he should come back to fight Pacquiao one more time, or just call it a day?
You know what? I'm not even going there. Because if I say no, that might inspire him to come back. And if I say yes, I'd be lying. Why would you want to see that first fight again?
Well, their names in itself.
Well, okay. I don't question that people would pay to see the fight again.
I forgot to ask. I want to ask this. 7 years ago, Emmanuel Stewart passed away. You and him broadcasted endless hours together. What's your favorite memory of Emmanuel?
Well, I think that Emmanuel was generous. I think he knew boxing as only a professional boxing person could know it from the inside, and he could express it. There were times when I'd be sitting alongside of him and I would ask him a question because I thought his views in response would carry more weight than mine on that particular issue. And I liked him personally, and he was a good guy and a real boxing guy. When he had the best fighters in the world, he still would travel all over with amateurs for tournaments. And he was a real boxing lifer.
A great person. He will be missed, of course. Larry Merchant, if fans want to keep up with you, are you on social media at all?
I'm not. I'm a bit of a Luddite where social media is concerned. But I do watch the big fights on television in my den, and I do commentary there for my friends.
Once praised as the world's richest athlete, Floyd Mayweather is now facing claims that question both his wealth and honesty. Some say the situation goes beyond money, turning into a racial issue. They believe Floyd is being unfairly targeted and painted as a fraud because of his background and the success he's achieved. This view has sparked strong reactions, with many arguing that the criticism is really about trying to bring down a powerful black man who beat the odds. On the other hand, some believe the claims against Floyd are valid. They argue he's been stretching the truth about his money and deals to keep up the flashy Money May image. For these critics, the lawsuits and doubts about his real estate are just more proof that the wealthy persona may be more show than fact.
Sonnen isn't alone either, with financial lawsuits, unpaid jewelry bills, and the crypto scam lawsuit haunting his name. The Money brand seems to be leaking from all sides.
Yay!
Floyd Mayweather
Yay!
has always been the face of untouchable wealth in boxing. He turned luxury into a lifestyle, turned his nickname Money into an entire identity. But behind the private jets and million-dollar shopping sprees, cracks in that image are beginning to show, and they're showing faster than anyone expected. Mayweather is broke, but no one's openly saying it yet, except his old rival.
Wow. I don't understand. Why the need to package these things Africans, black people do, packaging. They appear to be, why do you want to appear to be rich instead of be rich? I'm not into this. I mean, you just propaganda. You just said he bought 400 million deal with the 62 flats in New York, and none of them were real. Why do you feel the need to embarrass yourself like that? Just live your life and enjoy. Nobody cares how much Bugatti you got. Nobody cares about how much Ferrari or how much watch your watch cost, 18 million, whatever. Nobody cares. These are all liabilities. As soon as you buy the watch, you can't sell it for 18 million again. It's not physically possible. It's not an asset. He's gonna go bankrupt soon. But anyway, I wish him all the best. It is what it is.
Sugar Shane Mosley didn't hold back in criticizing Floyd Mayweather's career choices, saying Floyd cared more about keeping his undefeated record than pushing his limits. According to Mosley, Mayweather avoided risky fights and picked opponents when the odds, and the money, were in his favor. This helped him protect his image as an unbeatable champion while earning massive paydays. While Mosley admitted that this was a smart move in terms of business, he felt it lacked the true fighting spirit that sets the greatest boxers apart.
Floyd Mayweather, though, is a legendary athlete. And you just said what makes a legendary athlete is the one who wants to compete. He's notorious for dodging fights when they should happen.
Floyd is so afraid to lose, and he grew up in a different era. So he's, in the era that I grew up in, it was who was the best, and I will fight anybody, doesn't matter who's in my way.
Right.
Floyd's era, what he created was, okay, we're not gonna lose. If we lose, then everything's messed up. So he wanted to win so bad, and keep his O so bad until he would wait till the guys would be at the right time or weight or age or whatever, past their prime, or even coming too young. Yeah. So he waited for the right time to go in there and do what he had to do. But he's a winner. He wants to win. So whatever it takes, not just in the ring, but outside the ring, he's gonna win.
He wants to win, but he doesn't want to compete.
Yeah, I think that it was just that he wanted to win. He wanted to have the only person to have the O and leave out like that, with just having no loss.
That's killing boxing.
It's a different way of thinking about it. It's his way. He did very well in the way he fought, and he made a lot of money. And it very well could have killed the sport a little bit, that type of style. But I think that's come back around where people now, you see, get fights. I mean, Deontay Wilder and...
Even as Floyd Mayweather kept pushing his Money May image, financial troubles began to raise doubts about how real his wealth really was. One major issue was his tax dispute with the IRS. Despite being one of the highest paid athletes ever, reports said he owed a large amount in taxes after retiring. Floyd claimed he took care of it, but the situation gave critics more reason to question his financial health. Many mocked him, wondering how someone so wealthy could end up in that spot. To them, it was more proof that Floyd's image might not fully match the truth.
Hey, so Floyd just keep trying to flex on us, man. Floyd, we know you got that bag. Floyd Mayweather reveals he's paid $18 million in taxes to the IRS. This is what I owe in taxes while I'm retired. So he said, just imagine what he was paying when he was activated. He paying $20 million while he retired. He probably was paying $50, $60 million when he was activated. Nearly $100 million, man. That's crazy. Just before I paid that light $1 million in change for the little Super Bowl stuff, I'm talking the little, I had to pay the IRS, aka Uncle Sam, $18,047,000. This is what I owe in taxes while I'm retired. So just imagine what I was paying when I was activated. Hey, I can only imagine, brother. Keep winning, though. Keep winning. Keep doing your thing. Hey, you deserve it. You the number one. Ain't lost not now fight. Hey, can't knock the man. But hey, follow for more. Let me know what y'all think.
That's it for today's video. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned and see you next time.